like to now invite Professor Mahamahopadhyay, Dr. Korada Subrahmanyam ji. Mahamahopadhyay Korada Subrahmanyam ji will not be using a presentation for this talk. I can't do justice to introducing him, but a few words. He was born in 1954. He's a Sanskrit grammarian and a scholar from Andhra. He was a professor of Sanskrit at the University of Hyderabad, as I had mentioned. He was born into a family of Vedic scholars hailing from the Godavari Delta region, also known as Konaseema. His areas of expertise include the Ashtadasha Vidya, the entire knowledge system, one of the systems of knowledge attested in our texts, philosophy of language and translation. He's also well versed in the Mahabhashya, Vakyapadiya, Laghu Manjusha, Shloka Vartikam, and Tantra Vartikam. You can read more about him at a blog link that he maintains. It's called koradeeyam.blogspot.com, Koradeeyam. He's the author of many books, particularly Theories of Language, Oriental and Occidental is a very rare contribution to anybody who's familiar with comparative linguistics. With that, Mahamahopadhyay, I welcome you, and please take it away from here.
Lakshman Sarup. Today I am asked to speak on the topic that is Niruktam is a tail end of Vyakaranam. Okay. So, actually, what does it mean, the term Niruktam? Let us see first of all. So, there is one system. Vedangas are there, 6: Shiksha, Vyakaranam, Chandas, Niruktam, Jyotisham, and Kalpa. Among them, Vyakaranam deals with the Shabdas or Sadhi Shabdas or use and abuse of language in one word. So, Vyakaranam is an instrument which separates Shabdas or Sadhi Shabdas from Asadhi Shabdas. Unlike in other languages, here in Sanskritam, the usage of Shabda is associated with dharma, that is philosophy. So if you employ Sadhu Shabdas that are acceptable to Vyakaranam with prior knowledge of Vyakaranam, then you will get dharma. Dharma leads to moksha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, 4 pillars of Indian culture, Indian philosophy. Okay. So, otherwise, any apashabda would lead to adharma. Bhayadaha is a sadhi shabda acceptable to Vyakarana. Bhid, bhidir is dhatu and ghai is the pratyaya. So, bhayadaha is the sadhi shabda. Bhayadaha, 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 etc. are asadhi shabdas that are not acceptable to Vyakarana, and any usage of such shabdas. It may vary from person to person, village to village, town to town, like that. That would lead to adharma. That is the general siddhanta. So, Vyakaranam is roughly grammar, not grammar. Vyakaranam includes grammar. So, Shabda Sadhutva or the perfection of Shabdas is dealt with by Vyakaranam. Okay, but Shabda cannot stand alone. It is followed by Artha immediately. In other words, Shabda and Artha, there is no difference. Gauriti Shabdaha, Gaurityarthaha, something like that. Okay, so what about Artha? This is Shabdanushasana, not Arthanushasana. Under 211 Panini, that is Samartha Padavidhi, Patanjali clearly says, Athava Shabdaha na Arthaha na adishyante. No, meanings are not being assigned. It is just Panini says, in this and this sense, this particular Shabda is employed, and that is a Sadhi Shabda. That much only, no more, no less. Then what about Artha? Here comes Niruktam. So, in Niruktam itself, it is clearly stated that Tadidam Vidyasthanam Vyakaranasya Katsniyam. So, this is the tail end of Niruktam is the tail end of Vyakaranam. If Vyakaranam deals with Shabda, Niruktam deals with Artha. Nisheshena Uchyate Arthaha Anena iti Niruktam. That is the etymology. Okay, now you have taken Niruktam. Earlier there were many, totally I think it is 14 or so, who authored works on Niruktam. Now we have before us the Niruktam authored by Yāska Muni, who preceded Panini. Yaskadibhyo Gotre, Panini Sutram is there. Therefore, it is considered that Yāska was a predecessor of Panini. Okay. Now, one or two things we have to discuss here. If at all you take a sentence, there will be two entities. One is the Nama and the other is Kriya. So without Kriya, there cannot be any sentence according to Vyakaranas, Niruktas, Mīmānsakas, etc. Nayayikas may argue there can be a sentence because there are certain Panini sutras like that and so on and so forth. But here in Vyakaranam and Niruktam, there cannot be a sentence without a Kriya. Asti bhavanti padaha aprayugyamanoप्यस्ति. This is anabhihite Panini sutram. This is the Vartikam of Katyayana Maharshi. So without a Kriya pada, there cannot be a sentence. If at all a Kriya pada, that is, verb is not employed by the speaker, that take it for granted that there is one verb or asti. Asti bhavati vidyate. Any one of these verbs has to be supplemented. Vrikshaha asti iti gamyate Mahabhashyam. Something like that. Nahi padartha, nahi satta padartham padartha sattam vicharati. That is Mahabhashyam. Okay. No thing can be there on earth without the so-called existence. That means minimum existence should be there, isn't it? So that is where it is actually decided that Niruktas, both Vyakaranas and Niruktas, take up this analysis of a sentence. And then what is Nama? Name is from Nama only. Namati akshyatartham pati visheshani bhavati iti Nama. So there will be two entities. One is Nama, the other is Kriyapadam. It is called Akshyata here. In Niruktam, Vyakaranam, okay, it is Akshyata means a Kriyapadam. In Mīmāmsa, etc., there is a slight difference in the meaning. Let us not discuss that now. So there will be Nama, which is important. That is a question. Then Yāska says, Namati, it is actually Nirukta Bhashyam I am quoting. Namati means Nama Prabhibhave, to bend. To bend means to become a Visheshana or qualifier of something else. Qualified or Visheshyam is important, and qualifier or Visheshanam, sometimes it is also called Gunaha, is unimportant. So Namati Akshatartham Bhavatpati Visheshani Bhavati. The meaning of a, or the noun rather itself, take it a noun, it becomes a Visheshanam or qualifier of a Visheshyam qualified. Therefore, the Kriya is important and Yatrove Bhavataha Bhava Pradhan. That is from Niruktam. So when you find both in Nama and Akhyata, noun and verb, then it will be a sentence wherein the Kriya or Artha, Kriyartha or meaning of Kriya, Dhātpartha is important. This is that has ramifications in the long run, because Vyakaranas and Mīmānsakas say Dhātpartha Mukhya Visheshika Shabda Bodha or Bhavana Mukhya Visheshika Shabda Bodha. In terms of Shabda Bodha, this is there. Whereas Nayayikas accept this Dhātpartha Mukhya Visheshika Shabda Bodha also accepted by Nayayikas, but they accept mostly Prathmantartha Mukhya Visheshika Shabda Bodha. So the origin of this Shabda Bodha lies in Niruktam. One thing. Second, the gamut of Shabdas are put under two headings by Panini. So Tingantam Padam is the Sotram. Subantam, Tingantam. Subantam means noun, Nama. Tingantam means verb, that is Dhatu. Only two kinds of words are there. So the gamut of words can be put under two headings. This is what is said by Panini. But earlier to Panini, there was fourfold division of Shabdas and even fivefold. Okay, so here in Niruktam, Yāska Maharshi says, Nama Akhyatopasarga Nipatascha. Nama, nouns, Akhyata, the verbs. Upasarga, Prapara, Apasam, Anu, Ava, Nisu, Niru, Dusu, Duru, etc. 20 or 21 Upasargas are there. Upasarga means generally a prefix. Okay. Praharaha, Aharaha, Samharaha. These pra, sam, etc. are Upasargas there. So, Nama, Akshat, Upasarga, Nipataha, Cha, Ha, Va, etc. are called Nipataha. Nipataha in Paniniyam, see, Swar, Antar, etc. Swaradi Nipatam, Avyayam, Panin Sotram. Like that, Nipatas are given there. Cha, Hava, etc. also come. Here, Nipataha, part of Padaporanaha is there. When to meet the metrical exigencies, Nipatas are added. That is what is there in Niruktam. So, fourfold division is there. Therefore, Panini has taken up twofold. Now, when you come down to this Vyatpatti Paksha and Avyatpatti Paksha, there are two sides. One is every noun, every nama is generated by adding some pratyaya or suffix to a root, that is dhatu. Okay, a root will be there. For example, take bhid dhatu, ghai pratyaya. So bhedaha it becomes. Like that, all shabdas can be produced through the what you call combination of dhatu and suffix. That is what is. This is called Vyatpatti Paksha. Okay, then there will be Avyatpatti Paksha. Some people said, I am going to elaborate the point. Some people said, some scholars said, no. It is Avyatpatti Paksha only. That means then you need not actually exhibit any kind of Vyatpatti. That means derivation, such as Dhatu, Pratyaya and all that. So all the Shabda Rama is there. Rama Dhatu, Ramantesmin Yoginaha iti Ramaha. Yogis are enjoying by simply thinking about him or keeping him in mind. So Rama Dhatu, Adhikarane Ghaya Ramaha. That is how we generally give. Whereas some people said, no, Rama Shabda is already there since time immemorial. So you need not exhibit any kind of exploded view of this Shabda. That is what some people said. Then, so here, under 331, that is Unadayo Bahulam Panini Sotram is there. There Patanjali quotes a Vartikam Namacha Dhatu Jamaha Nirukte Shakatasya Vyakarane Shakatasya Chatokam. Two Vartikas these are. Vartikas are generally supplementary sentences, generally offered by Katyayana et al. Okay, and there comes the point. What is this? Sarvam Namacha Dhatujam Aha Nirukte. In Nirukta, Patanjali is commenting. In Nirukta, Yāska said all the nouns, namas, are Dhatujam. So born out of Dhatu. That means you take a root of a verb, then add some pratyaya, just I have shown. So there will be one nama, one noun. This is the position of Niruktas. They don't accept Avyatpatti Paksha. They accept only Vyatpatti Paksha. Vyatpatti means offering derivation to every noun in the form of dhatu plus pratyaya. That is it. Then, what about Vyakaranas? Did they accept any one of them? Vyakarane Shakatasya Tokam. Tokam means Tokam is a progeny, their children or whatever it is, that is called Tokam. Then Shakatasya Tokam Shakatayana was a great grammarian, just like Langa Shakatayanasya. He was either a predecessor or contemporary of Panini. Panini quotes Shakatayana. So Shakatayana accepted this Vyatpatti Paksha on a par with Niruktas. He also said every nama can be produced by adding a pratyaya to a dhatu. That is verbal root. Okay, so this is the situation. So therefore, what Yāska Maharshi did is he followed the Vyatpatti Paksha, and for every nama he has shown not only a single derivation, he offered more and more. So, Acharyaha, for example, take the term Acharyaha. Achinoti arthan iti Acharyaha. Acharam grahayati iti Acharyaha. Achinoti buddhim iti Acharyaha, who increases the mental capacity of a disciple, student, shishya. Okay, so in so many senses, the word Acharya can be derived, I mean, often derivation for the term Acharya. So, this is what is said clearly about Nama Akshata Upasarga Nipataha. In Nipatas also, he was giving different meanings for Nipatas. So, depending on the context, we have to decide the meaning. Has given a number of examples. We don't have time to discuss all that. But especially when you are commenting on this Vedic sentences or Samhitas or Upanishads, whatever Vedic texts, then you require Niruktam very much. Without the help of Niruktam, it is not possible to decide the meaning because Vyakarana takes care of only the Shabda Sadhutva, Shabda only, as it is clearly stated by Patanjali under Samartha Padavidhihi, second Adhyaya, first Pada, first Sutra. So this is how it is called Vyakaranasya Kardsniyam. That means simply by learning Vyakaranam, you cannot do justice to this Shabda Shastram. You should know the Artha also and how the Artha is achieved. That also you have to show by offering the derivation, an exploded view, in other words, of a Shabda. This is one thing. The second thing is, so first we have seen Shabda Bodha. Now we have seen the four kinds of separation of Shabdas, fourfold division of Shabdas. And further, in Nirukta, one more important thing is there. What I am going to so here in Nirukta, if you want tatra namani akshyatajani iti shakatayanaha nairukta samayascha na sarvani iti gadyaha vayakaranancha eke. This is what is there in Niruktam. So Gadya Maharshi opposed the idea of the Siddhanta of Vyatpatti Paksha, and also some Vyakaranas also did not accept. Then one may have a doubt. What about Panini? Panini has followed both Vyatpatti Paksha and Avyatpatti Paksha. In Labhishabhya and Vishakhara, Nagesh Bhatta says Panini to Avyatpatti Paksha eva. Why? Because in somewhere Ayani Ni Padhakachakam Pratyayadinam, one sutram in 7th Adhyaya, under that Patanjali said Pratipadik Vijnanadva Acharyasya Siddham, something like that. Taking the cue from Patanjali, Nagesh Bhatta said Paniniyastu Avyatpatti Paksha eva. But we have evidence to show, okay, within Shabda Vishakhara itself, immediately that Panini followed both Kamskaha, Sampunkanam, so Tavyaha, etc. Sutras I am not quoting. Okay. Following that, Panini followed both Vyatpatti Paksha and Avyatpatti Paksha. And here in the present Sutram, Unadayo Bahulam, Unadi Sutras are not authored by Panini, but they are acceptable to Panini. That is what the Sutram says. Under that Sutram only in Mahabhashya, you will find a lot of discussion about this Vyatpatti Paksha, what are these Unadi Sutras, because Krit Pratyas are there. Unadi Pratyas are on a par with Krit Pratyas only. In Krit Pratyaya Prakaranam only, Panini gave this Sutram Unadayo Bahal. So that is about Vyakaranasya Kardsniyam. That means a Niruktam which deals with Artha is a tail end of Vyakaranam. That is one thing. One more important thing is there. This is not there in any commentary. Those who study Niruktam and write articles or give lectures do not refer to these issues generally. No. Because in Vakyapadiyam, there is one work called Vakyapadiyam, a great work. It is a commentary on Mahabhashyam, authored by the great philosopher and grammarian and scholar Bhartrihari. Bhartrihari's Niti Shatakam, etc. is very popular. But Vakshipadiyam, even nowadays, even earlier, many people were not studying. It is a very big book, and it explains all the Siddhantas. What do you mean by all the Siddhantas? What Shiksha says, okay, what Niruktam says, what Pauramimasa, Vedanta, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Bauddha, Jaina, what is said by all these systemists about a particular concept. We are going to take the concept of Jati. Okay, you do not find these things even in the commentaries on Niruktam or any other work. No. What is Jati? Generally, with a common example, I shall explain. Do not kill a cow. That does not mean that the rest of the animals can be killed. That is bad. Cow is an upalakshanam, etc. In that sense, it is used. Do not kill a cow. Here, a cow means, what does it mean? A single cow or all the cows, any cow? The class, Jati you are taking. It is a Jati only. You cannot simply keep aside a cow and go on entrusting the task of killing to Mr. Kilmore, who goes on killing all the cows on earth. No, that is not the meaning. One should not kill a cow. A cow means class of cows, or go Jati is the meaning. Okay. Fetch a cow. Go fetch and bring a cow. A cow means here how many cows? A single one or the class of cows? Vyakti or Jati? Here it is a single cow, individual, a Vyakti, not the Jati. That means a Shabda would have 5 meanings generally. Pratipadikam, Panchakam Pratipadika Arthaha. This is what is the Siddhanta. Sometimes you may take Jati, sometimes you may take Sankhya, sometimes you may take Vyakti as the important aspect, and the rest of the things are ancillary. Now, we are discussing this Panchakam Pratipadika Arthaha. Pratipadika, any Pratipadika, for example, take an English word rather than a Sanskrit word. Cow. How many meanings the word cow has got? Generally, people say 1. That is wrong. Although they employ the Shabda to mean 5 things, different things, they simply say 1 meaning. No. Take the same example. Do not kill a cow. Jati is the meaning. Fetch a cow. Vyakti is the meaning. Jati will be inseparable with Vyakti. Without Gotra Jati, you cannot have a cow. So anyway, but separately, Jati will be the important meaning. Vyakti will be in the important meaning in fetch a cow. Then cow means Strilinga. Feminine gender is also denoted by the Shabda. And then cow means a single cow. That is Sankhya, Vachanam, singular number. That is also denoted. So Jati, Vyakti, Linga, Sankhya and Karakam. Cow is coming. Subject. I gave grass to a cow. Object. Then by cow, from the cow, etc. These are called Karakas. That means Vibhakti. In English, we call prepositions. Because they are there before the noun, on, by, from, to, etc. All these are added before the noun. Therefore, they are called prepositions. Whereas in Indian languages, vernaculars as well as Sanskrit and languages like Japanese, they are postpositions. They are added next to the noun. They are postpositions. They explain Karaka. So, for example, in London, English, London ni in Japanese, something like that. So now what happens is, Jati, Vyakti, Linga, Sankhya, Karaka, 5 meanings a Shabda has got. Panchakam Pratipadika. Here, there is, as I have already mentioned, there is Vakyapadiyam, a work that deals with Vakyam and Padam is called Vakyapadiyam, but it consists of 3 kandas, 3 different parts. The first one is Brahmakanda or Agamakanda, second one is Vakyakanda, and the third one is having 14 Samuddeshas. It is called Padakanda. Samuddesha means a small chapter. Although it deals with the Brahmakanda, it is just given the name Vakyapatiyam. Okay. Now, in Jati Samuddesha, for example, if you take Shribhashyam of Ramanujacharya, there he says, all the Shabdas have got their Tatparyam in Brahman only. Actually, this is taken from Sambandha Samuddesha of Vakyapatiyam by Ramanujacharya. So it is there in. But here what he says is, there is first Shabda Jati, Mahasatta it is called. Satta means existence. We have already touched this aspect. No thing can be there without existence. That is the bottom line. Upon that, many issues are discussed. One of them we are discussing now. Sambandhi bhedat sattaiva vidyamana gavadishu jati rityuchyate tasyam sarve shabda vyavasthita. This is from Jati Samuddesha of Padakanda of Vakyapatiyam. I am quoting. See, what happens is, Sambandhi Vedat, Vyakti Vedat. Suppose there are 100 cows, but something common is there in the 100 cows. What is that? That is Jati. What do you mean by Jati? A phenomenon. Okay. A unique phenomenon rather, that separates one thing from the rest of the things in the world. That is called Jati. What is the example? Gotra. Cowness. A cow has got a unique dharma, or guna, that is called Jati. That is Gotra Jati. This Gotra Jati separates a cow from the rest of the. Similarly, Stretva Jati separates a stree from the rest of the things. Vrikshatva Jati. Okay, Manushyatva Jati. Paunstva Jati. Like that, if you add the Tva or Tal, Tasya Bhavas Tatalau, Panim is there in Tathitas. Bhave, Panim is there in third Adhyaya, in Krudantas. This Bhava Shabda here denotes the meaning that is Jati. In that sense, if you want to express Jati, then you have to add either Tva or Ta, Stretvam, Streta, Gotvam, Gota. Okay, either Pratyaya or Tal Pratyaya would denote the Jati that is there inherited in a particular Shabda. This is slightly tough, because we are going to enter Niruktam through this. First, we all have to understand what is this, because this is not explained elsewhere. Then, Tam pratipadikārthañca dhātvarthañca prachakshate sanitya sa mahan atma tamahu tvataladayaha. This is from same Jati Samuddesha Padakanda of Vakyapatiyam. See, Panini says Pratipadikārtha. What does it mean? Elsewhere he says Dhatvartha. And even in Niruktam you find what is the meaning of this Dhatu, Dhatvartha, etc. What is the Vyakaranas and Niruktas, etc. mean by this so-called Pratipadikārtha and Dhatvartha? Similarly, Sa Nitya, Nayayikas say Bhumi is Nitya, Akasha is Nitya, and so on. What do they mean by Nitya? Sa Mahan, Sankhyas. Sankhya Darshanam is there. They say Mahan is there, from Mahan Buddhi is coming, etc. There is Siddhanta. Atma, Vedantins say there is Atma. What is Atma? Apnoti is the Atma. It is pervading. It is just spreading like anything. There is no limit. Although you produce thousands, lakhs of things, still it remains. If you take some clay and prepare a ghata, no more clay is left there. Whereas here, Brahman, no, it will not be ending. It will be still be there. that Brahman only is denoted by Tvapratyaya and Talpratyaya, Gotvam, Gota, etc. by Vyakaranas and Niruktas. Nirukta's specialty is there. I will come to the point immediately. Whereas Nayayikas call Nitya, Atma by Vedantins, Mahan by Sankhyas, and so on and so forth. So actually, Shabda Brahman has to be taken. There is Mahasapta or Mahajati, whatever it is, in Shabda Jati. Then each Shabda, for example, Gauhu, Kshma, etc., separately that Jati goes on divided as per the Dravyam or Vyakti or a single thing. This is the situation. Okay. Mahasapta itself is seen as a Pratipadika, this thing, that thing, Dhatvartha, and Mahanatma, Nitya. And so. But what about Niruktam? In what way it is connected with Niruktam? Question comes. So, Shadbhava Vikaraha, that is there in Niruktam. He says, you take anything on earth, living or non-living. Okay, it has to undergo 6 stages. So yesterday, whatever table, whatever computer we have seen is not the same in toto today. There has been some change. One has to accept. Otherwise, after some years, it is going to perish. Okay, Nasha, Vinasha are getting finished. Will not happen in a single moment. No. Slowly, gradually it happens. So, but that is clearly seen when something is growing. Okay, when in human beings, etc., when somebody is going to die, slowly there will be the decline, decay, whatever you call it. Now, what is this? What is the very, Adhara? What is the locus upon which here Yāska Maharshi says, Jayate, Asti, Viparinamate, Vardhate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati. These 6 bhava vikaras are mentioned in Nirukta. Now, Bhartrhari in Vakyavadiyam explains to us not only that Pratipadika and Dhatvartha are taken from Vyakaranam, Nyaya, Sankhya, Vedanta, and so on, but in Niruktam also, Yāska Maharshi, when he says, Shad bhava vikaraha, Jayate asti viparinamate vardhate, apakshiyate vinashyati, those 6 bhava vikaras are nothing but different stages of satta only. Satta means Mahasatta, that is in the end Brahman only. Saiva bhava vikareshu shadavastha prapadyate kramena shakti bhiswabhi evam pratyavabhasate. See, actually there is one thing called Shakti. Dravyam and Shakti, when you want to treat them as separate, isn't it? Chaitra is cutting the tree with a sword. It is not a sword that is cutting, but the Shakti that is there in this sword. Okay. Similarly, Shakti itself is called different karakas, Kartrukarakam, Karmakarakam, Karnakarakam, Sampradhanakarakam, Apradhanakarakam, and Adhikaranakarakam, 6 karakas. And anyway, there is one thing that is not a karaka, that is Shashti Sambandha. Leave it there. What do we mean by karakam? Shakti karakam is the Siddhanta. There is a Shakti in a particular thing. You cannot separate. So, Dravyam and Shakti, okay, you take anything that is not different from Shakti. It has got some Shakti within. So here also what happens, when something is born, Jayate, first bhava vikara, that means satta, existence, but Jayate, first it is born out of something. Okay, you will take a human being, you will take a calf, that is bird or whatever it is, first Jayate, it is born. Then Asti, existence, it does exist. without any guna or kriya. Nayaka say, Kshanam agunam nishkriyancha tisthati, something like that. Say whatever it is, so asti. When you say asti, it does exist, it means. So jayate, first bhava vikara. Vikara means change. Actually, in Vedanta, there are Advaita Vedanta, there are two Siddhantas. One is Vadas, the other. One is Vivartavada, the other is Parinamavada. Vyakaranam, Vedantins, etc. follow Vivartavada. Okay, that means something changes into milk, undergoes change and becomes curd. Okay, that means the very padartha, whatever originally that is there, this is very useful in Ayurveda also. So that is not going to change. But when the rope is there, it is moving during the night, and a passerby saw that and had some illusion or bhrama and thought it was a serpent. Actually, it is not a serpent. After knowing the truth, he realizes that it was not a serpent but a rope. This is Parinamavada. And this Vivartavada. So here, Bhartrhari is explaining the Vedanta, that is Vivartavada only. Vivarta means it undergoes some changes. Okay. So here, what Bhartrhari wants to say is, the same Vivartavada is acceptable to Niruktakara, Yāska also. That's why he was giving 6 different stages of a thing, anything in the world, of a thing that is not different from Satta. So Satta only, Mahasatta only, he is going to have 6 different stages. One is Jayate, next Asti, next Parinamate, it undergoes some change. Then Vardhate, it just increases. Take a boy, take a human being, anyone. Then Jayate, some people say Jayate Asti Vardhate Vivartate. Some people say Jayate Asti Viparinamate Vardhate Apakshiyate Vinashyate. Apakshiyate. Slowly it is going to have. Oh, sorry, what time? My time will be over. So I will finish and
you have time still, Professor. Another 5 minutes at least. Yeah.
I'll finish and we'll be going to fielding the questions. So here, next one, apakshiyate. That means slowly it is undergoing decay. Then vinashyati, completely it goes. It got perished, destroyed, whatever it is. So jayate, asti, viparinamate, vardhate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. 6 bhava vikaras are not away from Satta. So Mahasatta only undergoes all these things. This is explained clearly by Bhartrhari in Vakyapariyam Yachisamuddesha Padakanda. Okay, so with this, I conclude my talk, but I will be fielding questions if any. If time permits, it is up to the organizers. I am very much thankful to INDICA Academy, Acharya Nagaraj Patundiji, and Vidwan Megha Kalyana Sundaram, and others, and all the people who are there and for listening this thing. Shubham Bhuyat, please.
Thank you so much, Professor. We still have a few minutes. If you want to add any other points that you wanted to cover, we can still cover that. If you want to take questions, there is one particular question right now in the Q&A box. I think any of the 3 of you could take it. Do the Nighantu/Nirukta have any theories or reasons for the disappearance/non-usage of accents in Sanskritam relative to the Vedic language? The question is there in the Q&A box. Yeah.
Here, actually, what happens is, in Shabda Kaustubha of Bhattaji Dikshita, it is clarified actually. Swara or so-called accent is there in Sanskritam per se. Why? Some people say Sara is not there in the Laukika Sanskritam and it is there in the Vedic Sanskritam. No, that is not correct. Why? Because Panini, Panini Sashtadhyayi deals with both the Laukika Shabdas and Vedic Shabdas. In a nutshell, you will find both, unlike the earlier setup. Earlier, there were Indran, Chantram, Kashikutsam, such Vyakaranas were there, exclusively dealing with Laukika Shabdas. Whereas Pratishakyas, Pratishakhya, Taitriya Pratishakhya, etc., for each Veda that deal with Vedic Vyakaranam. So, both Vedic Shabdas and Laukika Shabdas, rather the Vyakaranams, Pratishakhya and Laukika Shabda, the Indra, Chandra, etc., Vyakaranam, are brought and put in a nutshell by Panini. So, he gives the Swara of Shabdas also. While giving, he did not make Chandodhikara. That means Chandasi, which means Swara will be there in Chandas. Here, Chandas means not prosody, but Veda. He takes up Chandas and Bhasha. Bhasha means Laukika Shabdas, Chandas means Vedic Shabdas. So, he did not make any Adhikara Sotram, which would have meant that Swara is there only in Vedic Shabdas and not in Laukika Shabdas. Yes, the fact is that 1130 branches of Veda were there, according to some Upanishads as well as Paspashandikam of Mahabhashyam of Patanjali. Today we have only 12 or 13 branches, shakhas of all four Vedas. So, what happens is, as the time goes, slowly the Medha Shakti or the memory power, exclusive memory power, that started declining slowly. Deteriorating situation has been there. So people have not been in a position. For example, if you say today, how many people are there who studied, who learned in the Gurukula Vedas? How many Vedas? How many Shakhas? Similarly, after Veda, one has to study Vedangas. Today, I am the only person who studied Veda in a Gurukula, some portion of this thing, Krishna Yajurveda, and then all the Vedangas, Darshanas, Upavedas, etc. There is nobody who learns all these things and extempore speak, quoting different Veda, Shastra, Vedanga, Darshana, and all. So, during the course of time, it so happened that people could not preserve the Swara of all the texts that were available. Any second question? There is some background.
There is one more question. Tomorrow is Guru Purnima. Does the word Guru appear in the Nirukta? Dr. Bhatt, would you want to take that question? Or Professor Maholika?
I don't
Does
think
the word
I don't
appear
think
in the Nirukta?
Guru doesn't appear.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Professor Subrahmanyam has answered it. He says that it doesn't appear in the Nirukta.
So, the word Guru means Gushabdastandhakarasya Rishabdastan Nivarakaha. Okay. Gu means Ajnanandhaka. Ru, the one who gets people rid of that Ajnanandhakara is called Guru, one thing. But if you take Vayu Purana, you have to take Vedas, Vedangas, Darshanas, Puranas, what not everything. If you take Vayu Purana, Shushushasva Gurun Kuru Priya Sakhi Vrittin Sapatni Jane, fourth Anka of Abhijnana Shakuntalam. Karma Maharshi tells Shakuntala, Shushushasva Gurun. You do service to Gurus who are there here. Then Vayu Purana gives a list of all these people. Almost all the elders are called Gurus. Sarajyam Gurunadattam Pratipadyadhikam Babhau Dinante Nihitante Jaha Savitreva Hutashanaha. First verse of fourth canto, Raghuvansha. There, Raghu was given the Rajya by Guru Dilipa. So here Guru means Pita. Similarly, the term guru is explained in different senses. Even in Shaiva Darshana, it is given a kind of different kind of meaning. But you cannot discuss all that for the because the time is very limited. So in the available Nirukta, the term guru may not be available. Don't forget, we have lost a lot of things. The invaders, especially Muslims, had burnt so many valuable books. They did not know the value. They did not learn. They did not have jnanam. So we cannot say simply the Vedas. Also, some people say this is not there in Vedas. Did you see all the 1130 branches of Veda? One should have yogi protection like Panini, Patanjali, and all that, Katyayana, etc. When you do not have the yogi protection, you should not say this is not available in Vedas, because we have not seen all the Vedas. It may be there in the literature that is lost. Some books that are still not available here are available in Brilliant Library. So something like that. Anything more?
No other question, Professor. Thank you so much for again your multi-dimensional, multi-subject, interdisciplinary inputs, which I think complemented very well the previous two presentations.